Hey everybody, I hope you're having a nice Wednesday so far. If you've not been to my stream before, hi, I'm Emily. This is my second Twitch channel where I do video game streams. My main Twitch channel that I was live on earlier where I do music streams. I've rambled enough, let's get started. We left off in the Temple of Sacred Ashes. We'd gone through like the main bit and fought all of the cultists and the baby dragons, and now we're going to go to like the older part where the urn actually is. If you don't remember from last time, or you didn't pick up on it for the way they were talking about it, that dragon, these cultists believe, is Andraste, like reincarnated. And we can fight the dragon, but we don't have to fight the dragon right now. So we might not fight the dragon right now, because I am only level 12? I'm on the wrong thing. Still don't know my way around the PC version very well. Where does, oh, there it is. Yes, level 12. I was right. You can come back. Yeah, this is a gnarly boss. So I usually like to leave the dragon.
Music soothes the savage beast, but I'm not going to test that theory.
Yeah, let's not. I might leave the dragon alone this time and come back later to fight the dragon when we are a higher level. But what I might do, you're playing on Xbox yourself. Yes, I've always played this on Xbox. This is my first time playing on PC. So I'm playing on a lower difficulty because I have not much, not much mastery or fluidity with the keyboard controls. And my Xbox controller for my computer is not compatible with this game. I'm moving my microphone just a little bit because I think it's a little far away for this setup. It's a little bit better. Right. Here we go. I think we're good now. There's not one magic spot where I can just leave everything and it works for both streams. I have to move everything at some point. There's stuff down here. I think there's a chest down here. Anyway, what I was saying before I distracted myself. Oh, there's multiple chests. Is that we'll go get the urn and then I'll do a save. I mean, I'll do more saves than that, but I'll do a specific save. And we'll try fighting the dragon, and if it's just an absolute epic fail, we will wait and come back later. But we'll just let the dragon have her sleep for now. That's the right way. I always get turned around here and end up going the wrong way. Multiple times in this game. I did it a handful of times across the Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough where I just wandered in the wrong direction for no good reason. And I think it was only a handful of times across the 3 games. But this game, I do it all the time. I just accidentally turn around, don't realize I've turned around and walk in the wrong direction for 10 minutes.
We must be close. This is holy ground. I can feel it.
I don't think we picked up like much gear last time. So I don't think I need to worry about everybody's stuff at the moment.
I bid you welcome, pilgrim. You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy. Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not... Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. Jarwin was discovered by the Templars. You were helping him. Tell me, do you think you failed Jarwin? Then you do not dwell on past mistakes. Neither yours, nor someone else's.
It is sometimes difficult to see how our actions affect an outcome. But that does not mean our actions had no effect.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open old wounds?
Parshera, leave the past where it falls.
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern your life.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you thought was best.
And what of those that follow you?
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your mind in the distant past? Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word of the Circle and the Chantry. Does doubt ever chip away at your truths?
You framed the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
Demand whatever answers you want, Spirit.
You came to this land as an observer, but you killed a family in a blind rage. Have you failed your people by allowing a Qunari to be seen in that light?
I have never denied that I failed.
The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
I wonder what Sten approved of. I guess my answer to the question.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak? A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
They're not really ghosts, are they? Apparitions, whatever they are. They're a little creepy because they're like semi-transparent, and you can see like the inside of like their mouth has like a structure on the inside, but everything else is see-through. I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird and a little creepy looking.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak? Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak? Yes, my husband Hysarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak? It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
He didn't say his name. Is he meant to be Shartan? I think that's the elf that Andraste was friends with, but I guess his name was over him before I clicked on him and I just didn't pay attention. But it's like the elf was like her best friend, but they kind of erased him from the text, the holy text.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Oh, I blinked out for a second and missed some of that. I'm gonna need him to repeat it.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
He was a few words in and I realized I hadn't really been listening, so needed to hear it again.
I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak? Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamani, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
Did we get all of them? No, 2 more.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak? Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak? Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
Had fun with the riddle game? I didn't think I'd fool you.
But am I really a spirit, or is all this in your mind? Are you in the Fade, perhaps? Honestly, I don't know. I am part of the gauntlet, I am Jowan, I am you. All these statements are true. To speak to you and to offer advice. You have come so far since I saw you last. The last vestiges of your shackled life in the Circle have all but fallen away. You are free of the past, and nothing will hold you back. Be strong, my friend. Do not falter. I have something for you. Use it well. It makes me happy, knowing you will be the mage that I never could.
What did I get? I don't think he gave me the health potions. Maybe he did give me the health potions. Or maybe it's the necklace. I'll give that to somebody else. Ooh, people have injuries. That's my bad. I need to heal everybody's injuries. I'll give it to... I think it might be more helpful for Sten than just the electricity resistance. Alright, so let's... I only have one left. Well, you're a tank right now, so I guess you get to heal an injury. I have the recipe, I think, but I don't think I can... Oh, yeah, I can make them, I just don't have the stuff. I have to get stuff once we leave here.
More enemies ahead! Here comes trouble!
Oh, I died. I wasn't doing a good job of watching the health meter. I'm gonna have to reload. I'm gonna end up. And I didn't save after all that. Am I gonna... Please don't make me do all of those riddles again. I'm gonna have to do all the riddles again because I was dumb and did not save. Or not. Oh no, it saved. It auto-saved. Okay, good. Good.
Enemies approaching!
Thank you, game, for auto-saving. I didn't mean to place it just there exactly, but oh well. I'm trying to take out Shadow Wind because she is also a healer, like our Wind is. Why did you turn around for no good reason? I couldn't remember what my hotkey was for a second, so I just did it the old-fashioned way. Oh, I killed myself a little bit. I'm going to be Win instead. Oh, no, I'm not. I don't think Leliana can take all these people on her own. Wait. Win got knocked out, got back up, and then got knocked out again. Alright, so there are more of them in the back. Shadow Win is here. And there's Shadow Sten, but he'll run forward. And then Shadow Me is like somewhere over here too. And then Shadow Leliana, I'm not sure where she is. So maybe I can just like nuke them first. Does that even do anything though? I want to put it over there. Oh, I wanted to heal Sten. Wait. I thought I had more health than that. Okay, I guess not. I'm gonna be Win instead. can revive myself. Come on, move it. Why is it so hard to move and place the area effect spell? Is it just me?
I never liked this one.
Okay. I guess I'm not. Targeting is very finicky. I don't know. Part of it's me, because I'm not used to playing without the Xbox controller, but I don't know. There's a clunkiness there that I feel like isn't entirely my fault.
I tried to be merciful.
Like, I think it would still be clunky, but I could be better at it.
Defend yourself. Alright, that's what it is then. I never liked this part.
I'm gonna give myself a potion. Okay, so much for that. No, I'd really like to resurrect people. Thank you.
I would not like to see the end of it.
I shall do it.
Okay, gonna have to turn the difficulty down for this one. This little fight, I feel like I've played it before on Xbox, where I was more comfortable anyway. But I've played it before and it was like no big deal. And then I've played it before where I had to try like several times, and I'm not really sure like what the difference is. And if you've not been to the stream before, the rule I have imposed on myself is that if I try and fail 3 times, I have to put it on easy, so that we're not playing the same fights for forever and ever and always. I think I started saying this earlier, but then I didn't, as I was trying to take out Wind first, since Shadow Wind would be a healer, just like Shadow, or our Wind, real Wind, and so it makes sense to get rid of her so that she can't heal the other Shadow friends.
Defend yourself.
No, no, that's not what I was trying to do.
Sometimes.
For this game, it depends like on the vibe I'm after. Like I think I've played Nightmare, but not on the Golems of whatever it is. I can't remember DLC. I played that on hard because I don't particularly enjoy that last boss fight on an easy difficulty, but on a hard one would just be nasty. But like sometimes I play Dragon Age and I just want like the story and the vibes, you know, so I don't want it to be too hard, but sometimes I'm like, I want a challenge and I'll play it, but with just because I'm not doing the best job with the keyboard, I think
we'll have to
normal and easy is fine for this first PC playthrough. And let's save.
And join hands and sing a happy song to get across.
That part of the bridge looks like it's there, but I don't think it is. Try something else. Hmm?
Let us be careful.
I never remember what the combination like actually is for this chunk. I just kind of mess around with it until I have a bridge. No? Nothing? Well, it's not done. I'm missing a piece.
These are like stepping stones, aren't they? We have to take them one.
Okay, which one makes the first piece solid. There we go.
Yes.
There's like an invisible corner I could not get around. There we go. I wish I knew what the combination actually was, but I feel like most every time I've played it, I've just like lucked into it, and I've never bothered to like pay attention and actually learn. So I just move them around until we have a bridge.
Hello.
I know. Wait, let me try to actually like be smart about it instead of just running around aimlessly. What am I doing wrong? Okay. I don't think that actually accomplished anything, no. So you need to be there. But which one makes like the first piece solid? Okay. No. Why?
Of course.
I don't understand. It should make the whole bridge solid at one point. That's what I remember happening. Not like you have to have one party member kind of like inching their way across. Wait, why did it change? I didn't move anybody else. I don't know. The first piece solid, or none of the rest of it matters. I had the first piece solid and I messed it up somehow. Liliana, are you even on a piece?
I am ready.
Okay, so let's try that in case I've just been misremembering. I'll go stand on the bit that's done.
Warden?
Yeah, this stuff... Oh, I got like dead / teleported. Never mind, it doesn't work that way. I remember... Like, it's just like I mentioned that other spot, like I think I've played it and it was fine. And then I've played it like today where I get stuck and I can't figure out how to do it. So it's like it's different every time. Like I either lucked into it and then didn't really take note of what I did.
I am ready.
I can't figure out why, like, sometimes nothing happens when I go step on a block. I'm so confused.
Is this important?
I didn't need that kind of hostile math. $495 combinations. I swear, like, it's one of, maybe it's a beginner's luck thing. Like the first time I played it, I just happened. Open first to go stand on bridge. I tried that. I tried standing on the bridge, and my character got yeeted back to the entrance, and she was electrocuted a little bit, or she looked like it. This is not helpful at all. I got the middle too. That doesn't. I'll try that. I'll try that way, and maybe I need to have like 2 complete squares in order for that to work, and I only had the 1 the last time. Because I thought maybe that's what I did before. I feel like I've tried so many combinations that like now I don't even know what I'm doing. I've lost track of what does what, but it doesn't seem like. It seems like it's maybe like the spacing of the characters and not like necessarily which block they're standing on. I don't know. Okay, so that's the shadowy first block. Where is solid first block? Solid first block. Okay. If only I could jump or enter a cheat code to like teleport myself. Okay, so we have a solid first block and ghosty second block. Now we have 2 solid blocks. Okay, if I move my character, do they stay solid? No, they do not. Okay. Okay, so Liliana can move. Nobody else move. Wait, why did it disappear? Nobody else moved. I don't understand. Okay, well we have kind of 3 blocks there. What happens if we move when? 4 ghosty blocks and like a sort of shadowy one? Did they stay? Okay, they stayed. So okay. Alright, so you have to be there. I gotta move somebody. Someone's gonna have to move. Okay. Just gonna keep shuffling around. There's some sort of like formula here for like what gets added by each place I stand, each one of the little spots I stand on. But I am just too tired, I think, today to figure it out, like to observe it and figure it out. So all I'm seeing is luck go poof. Anybody gonna yell at me if I just look up the answer? Because I might just look up the answer. I know you all will witness it, but I promise I've played this before and done it totally on my own. Just today is not my day. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look it up. This is like a lot of running around and me accomplishing nothing. So let's look it up. And then I can read it for anybody else who might benefit for their own playthrough. So this is the gauntlet bridge puzzle. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, scrolling through. Okay. I'm gonna set that right there so I can see it. So, okay, so you need to be here. Okay, so I am supposed to move like across the. Wait, no, that says I should have like a solid first two. I should have like 2 steps. It says left 3, left 6, right 2. That's what I've got. So why don't I have solid first 2 chunks of bridge? Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I've played this so many times, like, if someone doesn't like the way I play it, I'm like, that's fine, because I've probably played it your way at some point, you know? But just, like, sometimes the brain is not working with this kind of stuff. And is that it? Okay. There we go. Maybe I wasn't on it properly. Okay, you're there. You know, it's kind of funny how sometimes, like, the world at large needs to be reminded that video games are games. Like, it's okay to just play or not play or skip a section or whatever you want to do. Yeah, one person, yeah, I think I messed it up. Anyway, we're good now. So next is, so left 3 goes to right 4. Who's on left 3? That's me. How did I stumble into, because when I've played it before, like, I made the whole bridge like solid and then crossed it. So I don't know what's going on today. And then right 2 goes to left 1. Right 2 is Leliana. And now Wynn can keep crossing. And left 6 goes to right 5. That's Sten.
I am here.
And then right 4 goes to left 5. That's me. Yeah, absolutely. Like, video games should be like fun and relaxing. I mean, sometimes not. Sometimes we just need to rage quit a little bit. But like, I mean, sometimes people like, they just like or care about the game, so they take it a little seriously. That happens. We all do that sometimes. Accidentally take something a little too seriously just because it is important to us. But I mean, I do like when I'm watching other people's playthroughs every now and then, I might get like a little internally frustrated that like they're not, usually if it's like a newbie and they're missing something and I'm like, it's right there, but like, not mad at them for it. It's just frustrating for me in that moment because I know the answer, I know where it is. But there was a time, whatever it is I'm playing, at some point I played it for the first time and there was a time when I didn't know the answer.
I shall do it.
Yes, running through fire in our underwear sounds like a great idea.
Been through the trials of
Why is everybody in their underwear?
You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Oh, I put my clothes back on for me. That's good. There's a couple times, like in, is it Skyrim, where like you have to take all your equipment off or whatever, or it takes it off and then you have to like manually put everything back on. It's a little annoying.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have no words to express.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
Congratulations. You found a waste bin.
Thanks, Den. Although I don't think... I mean, the Chantry has problems. Like, they're not a progressive bunch. But, I think you should still, like, not say something like that when you're talking about somebody's religious relic. You might offend them. If we said something bad about the Kun, or what's the name of the Kunari who wrote it? Is it Kuzland? So, anyway, you learn in the second game a little bit more about that. They like have like their own like ancient sacred text, and I bet if we said something bad about it or the person that wrote it, they would be unhappy about it too. So I mentioned last time, you know, if you come here and you decide to side with the cultists and like destroy the urn, the game does. I tried this once because I was curious what happened. The game does require you to take a pinch to save Arl Eamon, unfortunate adventurer. That's me. The game kind of like forces you to take the pinch so that you can save Arl Eamon. So you can't like, because I was worried that like if I ruined it, would it like would I get like back myself into a corner? But you're required to take it says like when you do it like I think the story beat or whatever says you take a pinch and then you destroy it. But anyway, if you do, then either when you go, if you don't have Liliana with you, oh no, but she has it all the way leveled up. Why can't I open it? We have like all of the traps and tools things. I don't know. Why can't I open it? But we'll come back later to fight the dragon, so I can try then. Anyway, if you don't have her with you, when you go back to camp after destroying the urn, then she's all like mad about it. I guess one of your friends told her, and she just leaves, which doesn't really break the Dragon Age space-time continuum. But if you have her with you, she challenges you to a fight to defend the urn, and you have to kill her. Which I guess you could retcon that and say that, like, she was just very injured and managed to get out or whatever, but, like, having Liliana die in the first game kind of breaks the continuity in a big way. I think this is actually... No, it's not the door. There's one door that becomes, like, a quick way out. I think it's that one. But I'm gonna give the dragon fight a shot. And then if I die quickly, which I'm pretty sure I will. Wait, where does this go? No, that puts us back in the... Oh, so the other way is the way out. Okay. But anyway, if I die quickly, then we'll just wait and come back later when we're all a higher level. Oh, I leveled up. So I can at least do this, so... Willpower. Magic. Constitution. Oh, let's do... I'll take Tempest. Stin, I think you need more con. We'll do Strength, Willpower, and Con. Let's do this one then. And then when do willpower. Check Constitution. Life Ward, that one's super helpful. Okay, let me add that to her tactics. Wait, why can't I use Life Ward? That doesn't make sense. Why doesn't it give me the option to add Life Ward as a tactic? I just took it. Oh, because I'm not on Winds, I'm on mine. Goodness. Never mind. Because I'm dumb and didn't change characters. I told you all I'm tired today, so brain is working at like quarter capacity. So ally, lowest health, use ability, Life Ward. That's what I wanted. Staring at it, just not understanding why I can't do what I want to do because I messed it up. Where's the gong? It's like a gong we have to hit to summon the dragon. I thought it was like right by there, but I guess not. It's should be somewhere nearby. Where is it? I'm not totally losing my mind, am I? Like, there's a little gong, and you can ring it, and then the dragon comes out to play. I'm picturing it in my mind's eye from the last time I played, and it's not where I'm picturing it, so clearly I'm just totally misremembering. Or, I mean, I guess it's possible it's drastically different for the PC version, but I don't think so. I thought it was just like just down from like where we come in, up there where that big archway was. I thought it was like right here. I mean, it's not, but that's where I thought it was. I like how they're just hanging out back here, not following me. I'm on my own for this one. No? Okay. Yeah, there's a gong, and you ring it to make the dragon come. Dragon summoning gong. I thought it was like right over, like it was either like right there where that little bit of path is, or it was like right here. I wonder if it's like one of those situations where we have to leave and come back for the gong to be present. You know what I mean? Like there, where the game does not allow us to initiate that fight when we're first here. So let's just assume that for now. We'll come back later.
Very well.
So I have a feeling I'll just die if I attempt that fight now. Is this another unfortunate adventurer? Oh, I had some stuff, so... No staff, staves, staff, whatever. Not really much. Oh, Belt of the Magister Lords. I'll take that. Actually, no, I like this one better. Changed my mind. We'll give this one to Win. I'll give that one to Liliana. She could use extra defense. Actually, let's go to the armor and such. Oh, that's better than the Honleaf helmet. It's a little silly looking. There is no gong? Okay, so I'm not crazy. But then in your research, did you happen to see how we summon the dragon? Because I don't know how to summon the dragon then. Let's see. No, it's the same. Same. Not as good. Ooh, these are better. Colgrim's Horn. Did I get Colgrim's Horn? We'll look in a second. I liked the gong. That's better, but the Armor of Diligence has better bonuses. Okay, I think we're good for now. Oh wait, I didn't look to see. So maybe it's under the quest items? I looted his body. I'm sure I took everything that was there to take. Oh, so I mentioned this last time that, like, I don't know how to use, like, the feast day gifts and pranks that you get. Like, I know how to do it on the Xbox, so you hit one of the bumpers and it brings up a wheel, and, like, that's how you do it. But I don't know how to do it in this one. I'm assuming it's probably the same mechanic. Oh, Liliana finally leveled up. So I need to look that up, I guess, because I just don't know how to do it. I don't want to change party. It's not under skills. It's not under spells and talents. It's not there. So where is it? Wait, this is toggle full party view, hold position. I don't know how to do it. Let's look it up. Why would they change that? Like, it seems weird to change a mechanic like that, but I don't understand game development, so I don't know. The article tells me what it is, but not how to use it. I don't know how to get to it. Why? I guess they assume I've figured this out, but could it be under like skills and talents? No, it's just the spells I know. I thought there might be like a field for like items we've collected. But anyway, it said that you don't actually have to use it, that if you're a spellcaster, you could target a spell at the dragon to wake it up and make it come hang out. Because there she is, up there having a sleep. And so, like, maybe I can... Let's save first. Maybe I can just do that. You're not going to be able to get up there. It's not quite what I meant. Like...
As you say. I shall do it.
I don't know. Oh, it did work. Okay. Angry dragon lady. Where are my friends? Nowhere. Actually nowhere. It's just me fighting a dragon. Thanks, friends. I'm gonna have to summon them one by one to come fight this dragon for me. Friends are like, LOL no.
Yes.
where do we put it? When does it need a hotkey potions? Oh, we already have it. When does it need a hotkey potions? Because she can heal. I messed it up and I got Win killed. But she's up again. I thought she was dead. I was trying to cast Life Ward on my character. I'm doing poorly. Win, feel free to attack the dragon, even though, you know, you're the healer.
It is begun.
Where's Sten? What the hell? Why aren't you helping? I might have stood a chance if my friends were actually, like, being supportive. Doesn't matter, I don't have any more potions.
Defend yourself!
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna try again. We'll come back later when I've leveled up and I'm not pissed as hell at my friends for not helping. That was rude of them. We're just gonna leave. But we will come back later and fight the dragon. This, what you're doing right here, not helpful. Pancake wouldn't have left me like that. Yeah, this is the shortcut back. I think I missed it. Even if my friends came right away, yeah, I might. Like, you know, I really don't feel like waging more on the dragon today. I'd like to, because I'm not good at the dragon fights. It's going to be a struggle with the keyboard setup anyway, and I just don't feel like it today. So we are going to advance the story
instead.
Welcome
back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
Also, I think if we come here a different time, the load will be fresh and different, and hopefully the friends won't get stuck.
Is that? There's some dust on. No, that's not dust. Oh, Omega, I'm not worthy to look upon. What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean?
I did not intentionally tell them to wait. It's possible I did it by mistake, but I did not intentionally tell them to wait.
Tests? Interesting. Very interesting. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn. But the urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this to them? No, we must share it.
I agree. We cannot withhold this from others. It is not our place.
You have noble intentions, Brother Genitivi. But can you say the same of your brethren in the Chantry?
Deny them a corpse? Unthinkable indeed. I will spread this good news
sassy.
or die trying.
Sten is feeling sassy today. I am not gonna kill Brother Genitivi. I think my character would like technically be Andrastian since she was raised in the circle. It was not a Dalish elf. But I don't think, like, she's one of those, like, she's technically raised in that religion, but like probably not terribly religious. I can't see many of the mages being like thrilled with their setup with the circle and the chantry and the Templars. So I feel like she like would like technically Andrastian does not actually really care for the religion. So she would be like, whatever, do whatever you want.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
You know, I don't think I've ever gone back to his house in Denerim after this, and I bet there's a reward he gives us that I've just... Thanks, Wynn. Thanks for casting Life Ward on me for no reason while we're fighting absolutely nothing. You all are just useless today. You're useless to me. Anyway, he might have a prize for us, so we can go back and get a reward later. Let's go to camp. I need a nap after all that. Puppy dog. Pet pancake. I know we didn't talk to all of our friends last time. Let me do inventory things quickly first, and then we'll do friend chats, and then we will go cure all Eamon. So let's see. Who did we not have with us before? Oh, I forgot to check Liliana's weapon. Oh, she has bolts. Let's give her some bolts. Fire bolts. I know we didn't really have any armor for her. Wait, no, that's better. That must be new. Okay, Wynn was with us, so we've already checked her inventory. Zebrin, is this hat better? His armor is already better. His dagger is the same. Excuse me, it's the same, but has a an enchantment on it. But we can give him some special arrows. Oh, he has ice arrows already. Can I add to them? I can. You know, I could give Alistair an offhand crossbow too. Why not? I need to go add that to his tactics then, if we're gonna do that. Oh, she doesn't have a belt. She can have that one. Didn't find new. Oh, we did find a. Well, that's not as good as what Shale has, I don't think. No. Okay. So now I'll sell stuff.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Oh, I didn't check that sword with our sword-wielding friends. Oh, it has to be the Arcane Warrior. Oh, I might give that to Wynn later. I'm gonna hold on to that then.
If there's anything I
I've mentioned I like to make her the Arcane Warrior so
please
she can wear
tell me.
heavy armor and be extra protected.
I'm sure you'll
while
be
she's
pleased with the
fighting and
goods my
healing us.
boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I forgot about that one too. Might give that to Sten. hold on to the Helm of Punleaf for now. Oh, there it is. See, like, it goes into... If you've played on Xbox, you know what I'm talking about, but, like, it's one of the bumpers, and then you can, like, use the feast... the bumpers that used to go into, like, to quick heal, like, use a potion or whatever, and then you can use the items, and that's where the horn would be. But I don't know how to get to that in this version. How do you... Like, where is that? I don't want to start, like, hitting buttons on my keyboard, because bad things might happen. That's not what I meant to do. Well, just... But we're not actually going anywhere, so it's fine. We go under options and controls. Oh, F5 is quick save. That's helpful to know. And I don't see how to get to, like, that stuff. Can I do it just from, like, in the inventory? No. Use. I guess that's how you do it. Okay, I guess that's how you do it. There's just not like a... I could hotkey it, but all of my slots are accounted for. Oh, that hammer for Sten. He can't use it yet. He doesn't have enough strength. Okay, forgot to see if Bodon had more
Are you
potions.
sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings,
I don't want the
perhaps?
hat.
A cheese knife?
I already have a silly hat that I'm wearing.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Nope, no health potions. Alright, let's talk to friends. Let's start with Cheryl.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
Not human.
Oh, it's not just that. Well, I'm sure that's part of it, but it's not only that. Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
Sure.
Then that must be it. The humans have always spoken about elves being inferior, but obviously this is their own stupidity talking. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless. Indeed. Can it imagine the horror? Oh. Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought. It speaks. Yes, its adventures are interesting, even if the chances for success are remarkably slim. It would be better to throw oneself off a cliff, I suspect. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go. No doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own. Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling.
Is that it? Anything
It speaks.
else?
It doesn't have better things to do.
No.
I do not sleep, so yes, and I thank it for reminding me. Try to imagine, if it will, what it would be like to be surrounded by nothing but boring peasants, all oblivious to it. Oh, yes. It certainly was the height of intrigue to listen to the accounts of how young Dornan had scandalized the village by his purchase of an Orlesian hat, and the argument that those two muddy farmers had over the price of barley for a whole summer. Riveting. And then there were the birds. A whole village full of pigeons and ravens and sparrows all perching on me day in and day out. Vermin. How would it like to be paralyzed, with squeaking rats crawling all over it, and defecating? Those foolish villagers would spread birdseed near me, drawing the birds, because they thought having birds perch on me was quaint. Quaint! If there hadn't been the occasional kind soul to scour me clean, I don't care to discuss this anymore.
Poor Shale. Poor birds. Oh, minus 15. Shale really did not
speaks.
care for talking about the birds.
It doesn't have better things to do. That is true. I do not. I'm not interested in getting into a discussion on the subject, however. Ask another time. If it is done asking overly obvious questions, let us find some humans to throw off a cliff or something.
We don't just go around throwing people off
speaks.
cliffs. Not today, anyway.
It doesn't have better things to do. Oh yes, that I remember quite well. My former master, the Mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Gollum snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it. I traveled with the Mage. He did a lot of traveling, I remember that. But where we went, it is rather fuzzy. I remember great battles, fighting many humans long ago. They were all very soft and squishy. And before that, No, there are only images. I was somewhere dark. He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much, his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. Ha! I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it? Hag. That is where Wilhelm kept me. He wanted me out in the open where I could be frightening like a scarecrow. I was supposed to watch for thieves. Pah! Plus, his wife didn't want me indoors. She said there wasn't room for me. Hag. Humph! I was once larger, 10 feet tall. Then the loathsome hag complained that I couldn't fit through the doors. So the mage had me shrunk down. Shrunk down! Can it believe it? And she still wanted me out.
Oh, that makes sense then. I've always wondered why Shale's so much... Spoilers. So much smaller than golems you might see later. But that makes sense. I don't know if that's retcon or if that was what they always intended to make... Well, it makes the party make more sense, but... I always wondered why Shale was so much smaller.
With a chisel. And a lot of nerve. I'd have happily stomped them all into paste. And then ripped down their little houses and stomped on them, too. In fact, after 30 years of watching them, I'd do it twice. What I didn't like was being ordered to do it. Dangled in front of those frightened morons like some scary thing. Once I was a statue, it took those villagers years before they'd even approach me. The first one to actually work up the nerve to touch me urinated himself. Ugh. Good. I was just about done talking about it. It does like to have a good chat now and again, doesn't it?
That's kind of what we do around here. So let's talk to one more friend, and then we'll go to Red Cliff to cure Arl Eamon. I think we're kind of like, we've done everything we can talking to Sten right now until we find his sword. Let's talk to Wynn, because I don't think we've talked to her in a while.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome. Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken. Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done. Oh, no. I'm not the sort of person that leaves things unfinished. I'll see this through, I promise. Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower? Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most. Every mage is vulnerable, no matter how accomplished or powerful. That is the first thing we learn, and overconfidence can lead to recklessness. One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say. Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured, or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity. Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it. Irving told me about how you became a Grey Warden, and that unpleasant incident that occurred prior to your departure from the Circle. None other. I respect the decision you made, and the way you handled it. And it did not seem to affect Duncan's desire to recruit you, but that aside, you're a Grey Warden now, and perhaps I presume too much by saying this, but the Circle is proud of you. And perhaps you would be dead now. Thinking such things is neither productive nor good for your soul. You can agonize about how you should have been at the tower, or you can imagine that you weren't there because you had to be elsewhere. Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to, that it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Okay, one more conversation
I
with her and
must
then we'll be
ask,
done.
what does being a Grey Warden mean to you? I just wanted to know what you thought being a Grey Warden was about. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others, about serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men. As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus, it is you who serves, not they. A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly, He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant. If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
I think we'll talk to her more later. I'm gonna try and do like just 2 like updated character chats each time we come to camp and not have to spend like an entire stream doing that. So now let's go cure our Eamon. And we'll take different friends with us, people who probably need to level up. So let's take Morgan, Alistair, and Zephyr.
Yes.
Where is her? There we go. We can go directly to the castle, though. No! Oh, it's just Tigran.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can get you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Tegrin, not Tigran. Why don't you have health potions? I think, like, hold on, his potions, like, refill, like, once you complete, like, a major story beat or major quest. I'm gonna save just because I haven't. Oh, let me level up friends. We'll give her willpower, magic, and constitution. Oh, we got several points. Did I have more? I did. Had a lot more skill points, and I just missed it. I just did 3 because I thought she had 1 level up, but she has multiple level ups. Let's do telekinetic weapons, death magic, and oh, and we'll give her the flying swarm shifting ability. That's fine. And then for Alistair, strength, dex, willpower, cunning, con, and another strength. And a save again since I just did the level ups. Levels up. Level ups. I'm not sure.
You return. Might you have news? You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the Urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives. Though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service? I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor your efforts. Nothing more. Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Cailan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
If I'm remembering the novels correctly, Loghain married Eamon's sister, his older sister. And that's Honora's mother, but she dies. I think some point... I've read the first 3 novels. I am going to finish them, I just haven't yet. She dies between, I think, either books 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. I can't remember. I think it's books 2 and 3. Maybe not. Maybe it's books 1 and 2. But so they are like kind of related through marriage. There's a big age gap between Eamon and Tegan. I think Tegan's meant to be only a couple of years older than Alistair, and then Eamon's quite a bit older. And then what was her name? I'm blanking on her name. Rowan, I think that's her name. And then it doesn't really matter in the context of the game. It's only like backstory from the novels, but she is their older sister and married Loghain. Is that right? No, no, I'm having it all wrong. No, she married Merrick, the king, but she and Loghain had a thing before. I can't remember. It's one or the other. It's been a while since I read the first one. I think she and Loghain had a thing, and so she's not Honora's mother. He married somebody else, but they had a thing, and then she married Merrick. It was like kind of an arranged marriage type situation, I think, or a diplomatic marriage.
I could unite those opposing Loghain, yes, but not all oppose him. He has some very powerful allies. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance of fighting the Darkspawn.
Also, in case I didn't say it earlier, like in a previous stream, and you haven't read the books, Loghain and Merrick were like besties, which is why all the characters are so shocked that like he's kind of taken over and is kind of doing some weird and crazy things. And Merrick was the king who died before the events of this game, and his son Cailan died in the beginning fighting the ogre, and Alistair is his illegitimate son and now technically next in line for the throne.
I will spread word of Loghain's treachery both here and against the king.
but it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred. Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
I didn't use it earlier, but one of the dialogue options was Alistair would be a terrible king, and I don't think that's wrong. I like Alistair. I think he's a good person for the most part, you know, and a fairly interesting character. He doesn't have a whole lot of depth at this point, but he's fairly interesting. But no, I do not think he would make a good king. He's a little... He was all too happy to just sit back and let the player character take over and run things. And yeah, I think now if I had taken that opportunity and, well, after he met his sister, to use the mechanic to harden him, then, like, yeah, he would make a better king. But no, really, I don't think... But even then, I don't think his personality and just, like, what he wants out of life, I don't think he'd make a good king. Doesn't mean he's a bad person. Just don't think he's cut out to be king of an entire country.
That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not. Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the Mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf? Well said. You show more loyalty, perhaps, than he would in your shoes. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained. True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord. And goodbye, my friend.
Now, back to the matter of the landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
I leveled up again, yay! Let's do willpower, magic. I think I maxed out coercion, so I really don't need any more cunning. So, did I already do it? I guess I did. Did I only have like 1 point and just totally missed that? Oh, I didn't have any points. I'm just sitting here clicking arrows. I told you I'm tired and my brain is working at like quarter capacity. It's a little sad. So all I got was like a skill point, but that's fine. Let's do Mind Blast is kind of fun because it like can knock your enemies back. But Drain Life is also good. Let's do Drain Life. And I've been kind of... Actually, I'm going to replace the steel one because I don't... Why can't I? I would like to drag and drop it over here. Maybe I have to do this first. And now I can do my spells. I don't really need to use stealing right now. Okay. I think we're all done. Well, let's look at the journal. Got lots of little things to do. So I think what we'll do, since I don't have like a lot of time left for today's stream, let's go... I'm going the wrong way. Let's go to Dinnerum, catch up with Brother Genitivi, since I've never done that before. See if he gives us like a present for helping. And can do some inventory things. And then next time, I think we'll start with going to Orsamar to recruit the dwarves to help us.
Put your back into it. Do you think you're swinging a broom?
I do need like a new robes for or something for Wayne because she's still wearing like her default. And we also have like these little side quest things. Maybe we'll do that next time. Not Soldier's Peak, that's a whole thing, but like so these or no, like this one's like a little side quest thing. We'll do some of that stuff next time maybe first and then do Orsamar. So let's go to Dinnerum to finish out today. Because we can go back and see Wade again. And his totally not his boyfriend, Hurin. Business partner.
Oh,
that's right.
The
I have
work
something for
of
her.
our maker's hand.
I never found that last scroll of Bannister,
Nice
I
to
just
see you again.
realized. Or maybe I did.
Really?
Maybe that's what I'm handing in now.
Pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event. Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Tevinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it. I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? Ah. I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early Chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Maferath's final days, and perhaps more. I know, it's remarkable. The same Maferath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime. It could take months. The ciphers were designed to be difficult for the Magisters to decrypt. Who knows what secrets we can uncover, what truths we can find. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
Those who bring hand.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
Are there more side quests? No. So yeah, I was saying I think I forgot to go back and find that last scroll. So we'll have to go back to the temple. We can do that when we go fight the dragon. Yeah, I have, I think, 4 of the 5, so I'll have to go back. But we'll do that when I go back to fight the dragon.
From the lowest slaves to the
This is the guy I needed the steel skill for.
Hello there, Warden. I'm a friend. I've heard you were putting up the good fight against Loghain and Hal, right? Good for you. Make a spit on all those arrogant noble bastards. I've also heard you have certain skills.
Skills of the street, you might say. No judgments here, mate. I want to help you. Besides feasting and holding revels while my family starves, why, not much. In fact, they're beautiful, kind. Ah, callous, wretched, depraved, and maker-cursed, self-centered bastards. Sorry about that. They just need taking down a rung or two. Your likeness has been shown to some of the guards. Managed to get a peek at it myself. The name is Slim Cauldry, and if you've heard of me, I've been doing a sad job of it, haven't I? I hear a great many things, and for those who view certain pesky laws as mere nuisances, there's some ripe fruit to be plucked out there. I can point the way. All I ask is for a little slice for myself. Well, one of my mates noticed your skills. Nice piece of work, that. Uncommon caliber, if you don't mind me saying. But I need to know what else you can do. Ever done bump and grabs? Do much blending in shadows? Different opportunities for different folk, you know. More of a second story man, eh? So was I back in the day. The thrill of the hunt. Dodging guards, in and out, no one the wiser. Ah, the good life. Now that we have that settled, just ask away. One point. I don't like blood much. Call me old-fashioned, but the Maker says thou shalt not strangle, decapitate or whatnot unless the other fellow really had it coming, eh? I realise sometimes you do what you have to, but restrained, right? So, what are you interested in?
I think I did say they were roommates last time. Well, they introduced themselves, or like Heron says that they're business partners, but like, I'm just not buying it. Totally possible that the two guys could just be in business together and be business partners, but with these two particular guys, I'm not buying it. The dynamic there is just a bit different. But yeah, I think they were roommates them last time. I feel like everybody knows this almost. If you don't, please don't feel bad, because it took me a while, I think, to become familiar with that meme, but it's from like a Vine, and it just always makes me chuckle. Maybe I'll post it to the Discord later, just in case anyone's never seen it. It's just one of my favorite memes.
I've got a place for you. It should be easy money for you. It'll cost 1 sovereign, though. Lady Sophie is an intimate of Al Hal. Real intimate. She's visiting the country, because that's what rich folk do when the whole bloody kingdom's in danger. Sorry, they just get me so angry. Her room in the Nord Noble Tavern is unattended. That means her valuables are just there for the taking. You got the tavern staff. What? What is it?
That Vine has always been funny to me, because there's someone I knew personally who is... There's a situation where they had a roommate, and then I looked, I knew as a kid that like they had a roommate. This one who was an adult when I was a kid, and then I became an adult, and I was like, oh, it was a roommate. It wasn't like I kind of felt like, it was like this facepalm moments. But like as a kid, I was oblivious, and then I was recounting it one day as an adult, and I was like, oh, yeah, and so like that Vine has always kind of made me think of that, and that's why I find it so funny. Yeah, it comes from a Vine. I'll share, I feel like it's one of those that like most everybody has seen at some point, even if you don't know that that's what you've seen. I'll find it, or Andrew can find it and stick it in the Discord. It just makes me chuckle. I don't know if you all have picked up on this or not, but like my brand of humor, which I work really, really hard to kind of play down on stream, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I think you all will think that I'm a big old weirdo, but like 90% of my humor is quoting things I find funny when I find that like the circumstances overlap, you know what I mean? And it's like, if you get it, you'll get it, I guess, and think it's funny, and if you or not, or you'll think it's a bad joke, but if you don't get it, then it's just weird, and so I kind of like tone that down a lot on stream. Maybe I shouldn't, maybe that's a mistake, but yeah, that's like 90% of my humor.
Maker's blood. Well, right. Here's your money back. Give me another chance. I know of another opportunity. Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh? I have a big opportunity for you. 4 sovereigns. Arl Howe uses a warehouse in the market district from time to time. Word is, the Arl's been dipping into the city's treasury and discreetly moving silver bars to his estate in High Ever. There's a fortune in that warehouse right now, and if you succeed here, Arl Howe gets a big black eye. But guards will be everywhere. Not those half-assed dock guardsmen either. Generally, I'm opposed to killing, but these are the Arl's hand-picked hatchet men, and stealth's not really an option. So, good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Okay, so we'll do that later. I heard a nug. Where's the nug? I heard a nug squeak, but we're in the middle of the market. There's some in the cage over there. And there's a kitty cat. Let's go see Wade and Heren.
Welcome back. You looking for fine armor? Of course.
She's back! She's back! Have you reconsidered? I can make such fine armor with your scales. Excellent. You won't regret it. Think of the possibilities, Heren. Think of it.
I'm trying to stop.
My point is... Oh, I didn't wasn't saying you didn't get it, but I was just saying, like, I say stuff like that sometimes, and it's just like, then I'm like, maybe I shouldn't make jokes like that, or make references like that, because people won't get it. Or not everybody will get it. Maybe not the most inclusive brand of humor, because unless you've seen all the movies and TV shows I have, or are familiar with all the memes that I'm familiar with, then it might not make sense. But I just feel like for the level of irritation this man has with this other man, but is still here, you can't not be a couple. You know what I mean? You only like, you only somebody, like, you can't be as irritated and as eye roll with each other and still stick around unless you're in a long-term relationship or married. So these guys essentially married, I'm pretty sure.
You're here about your order?
I've barely even begun and you're pestering me.
Oh, get back to work. Come to see our fine goods before they sell out?
Yeah, I'll see what they have for sale.
Certainly.
I don't think they have any potions. No. The felon's coat. That might be good for Zevran or Liliana. Can I afford it? I cannot. They have a lot of special armors. I need some of these components later for when we recruit the Dalish, because that's like the thing they want to bolster their supplies. But I'm never sure which ones we're supposed to hold on to. Let's see if that shield is better than what Alistair has. Oh, it doesn't have enough strength yet, so I'll just hold on to it for now. Okay. I'm walking into a pool. That's where I was trying to go to the inn, but I just went the wrong way. I still really love this sign. I feel like I never noticed it before in the PC version. The dragon the unicorn dragon just eating a guy who seems mildly inconvenienced by the whole thing. I wonder, oh, I don't have Liliana, and Zevran can't break into shit, so we'll try
What
the
can I get you,
chest
stranger?
later. I'm about out of time, so let's just go to Brother Genetivi's house, and then we will pick it up here finish doing, and I need to go to the, oh, we'll just do this first while we're here, then we'll go see Brother Gentivi. I was looking for robes or something for Wynn. And then we'll side quest and then Orsamar.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Let's see, I could use delirium potions, so we'll buy them all. I haven't been running out of them so much. You know, you know, the reason I haven't been running out of them is because I haven't set a tactic yet for my mage friends to use them at will, which I should. We need flasks. We'll buy all those. I want a fancy staff. I don't have enough money for it. Actually, you know what? I probably just need to come back when I have Wynn because I don't remember what the stats are on her robes. So we'll do that later. I feel like hers are not like basic. They have something like some sort of added perk or benefit. I don't remember what it is. I think we should be like... Oh, I need to go to the Mage's Collective too. We should be close-ish to... Brother Genetivi's house. Yes, we're right across from it. That's what I thought. Can't read and talk today. The multitasking part of my brain has shut down to conserve power.
If it isn't the champion who succeeded in the quest for the Sacred Urn, I had not expected to see you so soon. I've written to the Chantry, telling them of your adventures. They are interested in having me lead an expedition. What do you think of that? I'm quite excited. You made this all possible. I could never thank you quite enough, but I'm certainly going to try. Here, take this reward. I want you to have it. It will certainly do more good in your hands than lying around in this dusty house, eh? And if I can ask, have you gone to see the Arl? I have heard no news. The Maker smiles on us. Thank you. And now, if you will excuse me, I have so much to prepare for. I wish Waylon was here to see all this.
What did he give us? Oh, a rune. Cool. Not as exciting as, like, a fancy sword or a staff, but I'll take it. Alright, so I think I'll leave it here for us for today. And then on Friday, we'll finish up the stuff we're doing here in Denerim, which is just, like, gear and such and small tasks and quests. And then once we wrap that up, any side missions we have left to wrap up, we'll do Orsamar tomorrow. But I hope you all have a really nice rest of your night. If I don't see you on Friday, have a really great weekend. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.